Look at him. What do you think? Look at these ants. Wow. Like little salmon eggs. Oh man, see them? Cheep, cheep. There he goes. Oh hey, how's it going you guys? Will here once again from Will Brown Art. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Today we are in a secret location in Arlington, Washington in one of my secret mushroom picking spots. Yes, I like to go out and pick medicinal, healthy, powerful, impactful, amazing, and delicious wild mushrooms and cook them and eat them. And so this is one of my favorite spots, but it also has a lot of geology, a lot of rocks and stones and minerals that I've been really dying to explore. So we're gonna come out here and see if we can't find some oyster mushrooms today, because usually there's a lot of chanterelles in this area, but not this time of year. But if we can find some oyster mushrooms, that would be ideal, and see what kind of rocks and minerals we can find as well. I'm super excited to introduce to you guys this little guy right here. This is Otter. And Otter is the newest member of Will Brown Art. This is my new dog, and he is awesome and amazing. He has an amazing story. I'll be doing a video in the future all about him and how we came to meet each other and partner up. And so if you have any questions for Otter and me, leave them in the comments below. And then when I do that video about Otter and yeah, his journey and my journey, I will answer those questions. But he's ready to go. He's still like 2 or 3, so he wants to run and play and sniff. And so let's go hunt some fun stuff and see what we can see. Come on, buddy. Man, I'll tell you what, you guys, it is so beautiful out here today. These trees are amazing, covered in moss. I don't know if you can see behind me. Oh, Otter wants to pee on something. Covered in moss. And then the light is just shooting through them, breaking over the different leaves that are dispersing the light in unique patterns on the forest floor. Really beautiful, really nice out here. Come on, buddy. Come on. There's other dogs out on this walk that come out here and in this area. Come on. But I got a ways to walk in here, so I gotta consider time. It's already kind of later in the day. It's been a crazy day. I was doing a bunch of editing today, and only to have my whole video that I spent hours on editing, this last one I'm coming out with, all like the footage, like my editor got all screwed up because I'm trying to get a new one and I'm just using like really primitive stuff. Come on, bud. And it like corrupted all the footage, so I got to start over from scratch. I'm like, but that's okay. Tonight I will work on that, and I'm happy to get out here though and get in a video in the making, and a lot of good stuff going on, you guys. I do want to be using my GoPro. I just bought it, but I haven't even had time to mess with it. I've been so busy catching up on all this other stuff. So I'm just gonna work with what I know works right now for sure for getting this next video going. Otter's so cute, man. He's a cool little dude. Oh, someone shot a gun again. Scary noises. So scary. Come on, bud. You're okay. Good boy. What do you think? Should we keep going? Come on. Good boy. So right now is a really important time in Otter and I's relationship where we're bonding, and he's getting used to me and he's learning to trust me, and we're facing dangerous situations together, and you know, like being off in the woods and never knowing what's around the corner kind of thing, and learning to work together, learning to stick together so he doesn't run off or get spooked or get lost or anything like that. So I'm keeping him on a leash, keeping him close by and just gaining his trust and loving on him. And it's been a good time already. Very challenging up front, but definitely a good time. And he's coming along nicely as a companion and a friend, and it's a good puppy. Where you at? There you are. So, yeah, he's a good guy. Otter, AKA the Ottermelon. He's sweet like a watermelon, but he's an otter, an Ottermelon. It's corny, it's cheesy, I know, but I love it. Okay, let's keep going, bud. See some horse poo. Hey guys, look at these ants. Big old ant nest. There's a whole bunch actually. There's a few of these across this road. And it's amazing what is going on underneath my feet right now. If you have an ant nest like this, and then a few feet away you have a few more going all the way across this road, it means there's just tunnels, channels going all the way underneath here. Really amazing stuff. And really cool to spend time just watching them, seeing how they behave. Let me show you these other ones too. So right over here, got another one. Otter doing so good, getting no ants on him and behaving. Good boy. Good dog, Otter. Good boy. So those are the ants in the road. We're gonna keep going though. All right, you guys, so we came across this beautiful little stream. If you look down in here, it's not moving super quick, but it's just really mellow and chill right now. A lot of moisture going all through here. And when I'm looking for oyster mushrooms, I stay out of the fir trees, these big evergreens, and I try to go down towards wet creeks and rivers that have a lot of foliage, a lot of green, and I look for the alder trees. See those trees on the side right there? Those are alder trees, and I look for the dead alder trees. And if you have the right conditions, you have oyster mushrooms. It's the right time of the year, and you just look for little mushrooms that are growing on the side of it. Don't mistake it for conchs. And if anybody's watching this video in the future, do not pick mushrooms unless you 110% know what you're doing. It's extremely dangerous. There's been countless people that have died from picking the wrong mushrooms, and it's a painful, agonizing, slow death if you get the wrong ones and it destroys like your kidneys or something like that. So it's not a game. I don't want to just encourage anybody to come out here and do this unless you really know what you're doing. I grew up doing it, and I'm picking a species of mushroom that's really hard to get it wrong with. All right, you guys, as you can see, this forest is beautiful. I love it when we get in here, we get underneath the big, tall, evergreen trees. We got a lot of cedars in here. Huge fan of cedar. And all of these ferns open up, and you get to walk through all of them. So Otter and I are going to explore this forest and run along the river here, hoping to run into some of these mushrooms and find some of these little patches of open earth that I saw before that had different types of rocks and stuff that I want to check out. Alright guys, let me show you what Otter and I just found. Oh, see if I can get through here. Come on, bud. Good boy. Good dog. He's a good dogger. See along this stump here? These are conchs. Really cool. They're not for eating, but see how they got a white bottom? Bottom of them are super white. So a whole bunch running along here. I'll use those like canvas for painting, and other people do too. I got a big one right now, drying and getting ready for me to paint, and I'm gonna be making a video of me painting it and putting it on YouTube for you guys. Let's keep following this weird path, see what we can do. Can you make it over, Otter? Good boy, look at that. Good job. He's a wild mountain otter. Notorious for his log jumping skills. Let's go underneath here. Oh, this is where I need a GoPro. Oh. And he can walk under logs extremely well. He's very short. It's kind of cool, huh? More conchs running through this forest. Oh, he smells something. I need to get up in the mountain more. I don't know if I'll have time today. Probably have to come out here another day to get up on top of the mountain where it becomes more rocky. I was hoping I would be able to head up that way too, but we don't have a lot of sunlight, so we shall see. Yeah, I'm just not liking the look of it here. I think I need to go up this road, this logging road that I went up before, and down on the side by this really swampy area that's out here. Oh, what is it? What did you find? He's just sniffing that. It's like a piece of a dead tree. Look at that rock. What kind of rock is it? Anything special about it? Nope. Just a rock. Wow, look at these little guys that popped up. There's a lot of poisonous mushrooms around here. When it's mushroom season, holy crap, this place is full of amanitas and all kinds of very toxic mushrooms. But it's really beautiful. I've been deep off in this woods, like super far, by myself in the middle of these. Hang on a second. Oh, look at this big beast. See him? Oh man, see him? Look at that monster. That's crazy, huh? Big old mushroom. Flip around here. So, I've been deep off in these woods, like super far out there during mushroom season, and I'll come across like just valleys and valleys of like the most beautiful scenery of just like endless mushrooms, man. Just like, they're not all edible. I'll come across some huge chanterelle patches as well, but just like amazing, beautiful mushrooms just growing and it looks like something out of a fairy tale. I mean, you just think about a forest floor just full of all these like white mushrooms just everywhere. And I was even out there before, and I came across a huge patch of chanterelles, and I was so excited about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's okay, bud, it's just a stick, keep going, good boy. And I was like, yeah, chanterelles. And I'm crouching down. Ugh. It's okay, it's just me. I'm crouching down in the middle of this beautiful, lush forest. And it's all wet and rainy. And all of these chanterelles, good boy. Hear that bird singing? I'll finish my story, but it's right over there. Cheep, cheep. There he goes. So cool. I hope the mic picked that up. Really happy bird. We're going this way. I know we came in that way, but we're going this way around. Good boy. Trust my instincts, my guy. So there I am in the middle of this huge patch of beautiful, amazing mushrooms, and this big, dark, huge animal comes crashing out of the woods like 20 feet ahead of me. As I'm squatted down picking these mushrooms, and I look up and I'm like, oh crap, here we go. Here's my bear encounter or something, right? My adrenaline starts going crazy, and I'm like, stay cool, stay calm. You know how to deal with this, you'll be fine. And it turns out to be a giant deer. I mean, this thing's just a huge buck with like these antlers, just huge. And he just comes and he stops like 20 feet ahead of me, and he just looks over at me, and we just lock eyes, and I'm just standing there like in the middle of like this amazing forest and surrounded by like a beautiful mushroom patch. Good boy, good job. And this giant buck just staring at me, and then he moves on, and I was just like, wow, that was so cool. Good boy, you're good, we're good, everything's good. And I love those moments right there. And that was around this forest, basically connected to this forest, where I came across all of that. Really, really, really beautiful time. Okay, so we are gonna keep hunting. Just gotta keep walking around and trying to find something here before the sun gets too low and I gotta head back. Good boy, Otter. Good dog. He's a good boy. Oh, look at him with all of his skills, his majesty, his wonder, his splendor. He's a poet. He's a fighter. He's a lover. He's the super dog. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about now, but... Oh, and he's peeing. Let's go, bud. This way. Up the hill. Alright guys, so Otter and I have been just adventuring for a while on this road, and I'm gonna head down over this hill and go beside the swampy area to see if there's any oyster mushrooms out here, but I'm not seeing any so far, and I need more time in the day to go really deep to some of my other spots. But something I did just find right here that I want to show you is an edible berry. Now, anytime you're in the wild, you don't want to just eat random mushrooms that you don't know what they are. You don't want to eat random berries that you don't know what they are. You want to be extremely careful because there are poisonous stuff out here. But this berry right here is a little red one called huckleberry, and there's other red berries that are poisonous, so be careful. But this, I grew up out in the wild picking and eating these little guys. And if you look at the leaf pattern in the leaf, the feeling of it, it's very soft. It's not all waxy and weird. And these little berries right here are edible. And so I am actually going to harvest some of these. Eat a few. So good, so familiar. Yum, yum, yum. They remind me of like little, get out of here, mosquito. Little like fishing bait. That's what they kind of look like. Look. Let me grab another one. Like little salmon eggs. But that's a huckleberry. It's good. Otter's down there with the backpack, keeping guard. Good job, Otter. These ones are good. I like them sweeter. They're a little bit sour, a little bit tart, but they're pretty thick, pretty big. And there's, I mean, here's a bush, here's a bush, here's a bush, there's a bush down there, there's a bush up there. So I might just harvest some of these, but maybe I'll do it on the way back, honestly. Maybe I'll do it on the way back because we're losing light here. And we want to be able to try to find the mushrooms. I mean, that's the delicacy. That's the thing I'm really looking for. That would make my day. So let's keep going. Now this is where having the GoPro is going to be awesome, because when I'm going through terrain where he can't really walk through it very well, or he's scared or something like that, or he gets tired or whatever, I just carry him. And but to have the GoPro all set up, which I got it, I just gotta set it all up, and down here on this little path, and to have the little dog backpack thing so I can carry him easily, be perfect. And then we can go out on some big adventures, and I can take him through the brush, and his leash isn't getting caught up, that kind of thing. I don't want to burden the little guy and make it a extra all this extra, you know, maneuvering around stuff and get poked in the eyes by bushes and stuff. I don't want that for him. So I'm gonna get it all set up here, you guys, so we can go on some amazing adventures. And when he can't walk very easy because the terrain turns treacherous and crazy, then I'll simply carry him. All right, let's keep going. Let's get down. Got a really cool squirrel right here. Look at him. Look at his color. Looks like a little otter. Wow, look at him. This is just magical. Look at the light coming through the trees. So beautiful. Come on, Otter. I know there's a lot of good scents in there. A lot of stuff to smell. See how this turns really lush down in here? That's what I'm looking for. Come on, big guy. Really green, really lush. Kind of goes down to a little bit of a ravine. Honestly, I think I might have to just walk in further to get to the forest that Yeah, I'm not seeing any alders there. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh boy. He needs to be adjusted. Oh, look at this big conch on this dead tree. It's been chopped down, it looks like. Let's check it out. Well, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, somebody already broke it off. Huh. It's very nice. It's nice ridges right here going up it. I like that. I think I'm gonna take this one with me, just because it's already falling off and it's turning brown, and someone left it. That'll be perfect. I'll just paint it white on the bottom, so it's got where you can see where a slug went over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this real fast. Otter, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Otter. Stop. 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 Good boy. Good dog. Come on. Going this way. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. As you can tell, I'm still training him. You listen to me, okay? I'm here to keep you safe. Love you, buddy. You stay here. So, I'm still training him. That's why I let him go just a tiny bit, and then he gets an idea of where he wants to go, and then I'll try to direct him. I'll say, Otter, come here, come here. And see, he knows his name now, and he knows come here. But there's a little bit of a rebellious streak inside of him too. And so and then I have to break out the that deep voice, and then he stops at that. This is good, you know. This is what it takes to just let him know that I'm the boss, and that way I can keep him safe and healthy and happy. So I'm just gonna brush this off. Get all kinds of spiders and all that kind of stuff off of here. It's a really good looking one though. I like the shape of it. I'm working on a few different art projects involving these right now that you guys are gonna see soon. And it's gonna be really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in there. Come on, let's go, bud. We're actually now in a part of the forest I've never been right here. I've been just about everywhere around here, but this is new. Come on, buddy. I'm going this way. He's a little bit on edge today, but I know what it is. It's because in the distance somebody's shooting a gun. No? Come on, this way. Because somebody's shooting a gun and he doesn't like that loud noise, and it startled him at the beginning, but I'm slowly conditioning him, getting him used to, you know, facing loud noises or facing kind of some scarier stuff and overcoming it. I mean, not to put himself in danger, but you know, always be careful. But I do want to see the little guy toughen up a little bit too. Man, really beautiful area. Okay, so I can smell the moisture in the air, and that's a good sign. That's what I'm looking for. But I honestly don't think there's enough alder in this area at all. See a few that were coming up on here, and I can definitely smell the moisture. Usually I can smell like the conditions for like mushrooms and stuff, but I think I might just have to take you guys to some of my other spots for the mushrooms. But I'm out here, I'm looking at all the little caves, all the little burrows, the little areas where trees fall over, looking at the different rocks that are in here too. Wow, this is really cool. Wow. Just give you a shot. It's that darn gunshot. So there's a few alders right behind me right now. But then once I start coming over here, no more alders. There's just not enough around here for the mushroom I'm hunting. Keep going down here a little bit more. Good boy, Otter. You're so brave. So proud of you, bud. You're a brave dog. One of the things I love about these forests, oh, I see some alder, is you never know like what's right around the corner. I can smell all the moisture now, and tons of foliage, no pine needles on the ground. Smell the water, feel the mosquitoes that have been nesting in the local little or streams and ponds that are close by. Wow. Look at where I'm at. What do you say, Otter? Let's go this way, huh? I'll set you on my shoulder. Hopefully you got a good view right now. Good boy, Otter. We're okay. Everything's okay. See some coyote poop. Stay close to me. See these rocks here? Just want to see real fast what's going on here. See those quartz running through them? Huh. Okay, let's keep going. Up here we got some foxglove, I believe it's called. Don't quote me on that. I believe it's foxglove or honeysuckle, something like that. But I think it's foxglove is the proper name for it. Beautiful flowers. Really nice. Funny because I just saw these at Lowe's or Home Depot for like $6 or something a plant. And just out here growing wild. Really nice. Look at that. Super beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's so artistic. Wow. Oh, chomp chomp. He's eating some grass. Look at this one. Why is he eating? Look at the lighter colors. Really beautiful. Alright, we're gonna leave those guys alone. Let's go, buddy. So I was out here with my little sister Ruth, and right up here we found she found a cauliflower mushroom. Which if you haven't had a cauliflower mushroom, oh my gosh. Amazing. Flavors like out of this world. Like, I don't even know how to describe it other than heavenly, beautiful, and magnificent. Hey guys, so I can see it, the sun is starting to go down. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff today. We got to harvest that big conch for some more paintings and art, which is nice. I'm always looking for those, and it's already basically dried out, which is really nice too. We got to harvest some of those berries and see all the scenery and look around. We didn't find the mushrooms I was looking for. That sometimes is just the nature of it. Hang on, buddy. Hang on. Good boy. That sometimes is just the nature of coming out here. You know, it's not in the best of locations for the oyster mushroom. It's a great location for chanterelles though. And hang on, patience, you all right? And we got to train Otter and introduce Otter to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks goes out to my sponsor, Crystal Spirit in Tacoma, Washington. If you're into rocks, minerals, and more, you will love their website. I have a link in the description below to their website. And if you're interested in seeing some of my art, I have some of my sculptures and art displayed in their shop as well in Tacoma. So that is huge. And then if you tell them that Will Brown sent you, there's a 10% discount. So that's awesome. Huge thanks, guys. And then I'd also want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreons. You guys, between my sponsor and my Patreons, you guys make this YouTube channel possible. So thank you for your love and your support. There's a link to my Patreon in the description below and a link to my children's books. I am a children's book author and I have so many children's books I'm so excited to share with the world, and I would love for you guys to check that out. So feel free to hit that link below and the description below and check that out. Thank you for hanging out with Otter and me. Oh, he wants to go. He's ready. And I hope you enjoyed meeting him, and lots more adventures to come. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time on Will Brown Art. Ottermelon.